Hey, hopefully my YouTube actually streams this time because yesterday it didn't. It said it was, on my phone it was saying my VOD was uploading. So while my previous morning or afternoon stream was uploading, it wouldn't let me go live again, which just seems crazy. But then the VOD was live, like it wasn't uploaded, it was already uploaded on because I realized that someone else was commenting on it like during my stream. Anyway, okay, it does say I'm live. Let's go. Does it look all Gucci? Looks somewhat Gucci. Don't know if I can put it on low latency though, which means like there's less stream delay, which I normally can without the multi-stream on, but maybe I have to kind of go into the studio and do it beforehand. Anyway, let's just get into some games and start with E4. Is he gonna play Petrov or is he gonna defend accordingly? Okay, let's go for the Scotch Gambit. Awesome. Play it nice and quick just to let them know what going on in the barn. I don't like it when they play this. I really don't. Should I just take? Take. Mm, yeah, I don't like it. Let me just take. It's castle. Did hang the pawn there. Takes, but he would have had to take back. Maybe we could have done some pin action or something. Do I push this? That's the question. Okay, take. It gives him. I don't get this outpost ever. I'm not sure if all the chats are synced either. I'm gonna have to check that after, right? Okay, let's just go here, defend the pawn. We can pre-move this. He's moving fairly quickly. Okay, we move back. He comes here. I guess I just. Okay, let's hold the pin, even though it ain't really a pin. Okay, let's go here. Do I just push? It also looks good. I ain't gonna get forked or nothing, am I? I'm kind of like out of my theory here. Can I just play here? Comes here, maybe I take. Maybe I take. Yeah, let's take. And then I don't want to do this. Take. Mm. I go here and he goes there. Just take. I think this is alright. think this is right. I want to go forward and attack, right? So doubled my pawns. Yeah, I can go here though. Oh no, I can't. Oh, I could go here and then here. But I obviously can't. Just gonna double my pawns. Nah, misclick. I think that was a misclick. Okay. Okay, maybe not. Right, let's go here. Damn, this guy's smoking me, man. Let's go here. He takes. I have to push. Okay, I'm only one pawn down. I've obviously got a worse pawn structure. So you're just gonna trade down. Okay, let's go here. Oh my god, I just hanged that in one move. Let's resign. First game, that's so bad. That's so bad. Let me review this. He can just take. Obviously, that was a blunder. I didn't want that. It wanted me to go here. Yeah, this was just wrong. Yeah, I was thinking about coming forward here. This was just all bad. Why is this a blunder? Oh, because of that. I had to play here. Yeah, this is all bad. Already so bad. Okay. So, first game of the day. Let's lock in. It's a shame. Wasted white. I don't like that version of the Scotch. Okay, do I take? And then why is everyone playing this nonsense? Do I take and then hold the pin? I can just take it this way, right? And takes. And then push and then take. I think you're meant to take. This elephant gambit, right? And go here. This is the best move for sure. I see why I can't go here. Open up some diagonals. I might have to fianchetto my bishop. See if he takes and I can take. Can't take my knight because he's pinned. This guy obviously watches Witty Alien. Okay, so I take, he then takes, I take, he then takes. Oh, no, wait, I think this is a blunder by him. Okay, we're threatening to mess up his structure, which is good. Okay, it's crazy game. It's a castle. Oh, how am I down? How am I down a piece? How did I miss that up? I took with the pawn. Why am I so bad? Damn. How am I so bad? What was your needs? What was your play like? Please, bro, give me your needs. Tilo talks, bro. Same. What's going on, guys? It's good to see that YouTube's in the thing. Sorry. I'm just looking. I'm playing so bad. Just got on. Okay, let's go here. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, let's go here. Need to keep this bishop on though, really, man. How did I lose? How did I go so bad? Just not calculating. Just not doing no lines or nothing. See, that was a fool because I really want to get my bishop up. Need to go here so I can take this. Even though it's going to give him like a beautiful outpost. For either his knight or bishop, probably his bishop. But needs must. Sometimes needs must. Getting smoked. Get smoked these first two games. Yesterday went kind of I lost the first game yesterday as well. And But normally we do like puzzles and stuff to warm up, and I didn't yesterday. So I thought, oh, I won't warm up again today. Give my full brain power, and clearly have no brain power today. Clearly have no brain power. Tilo Talks, bro, the same as whatever you're watching me on chess.com. I've said it. Let me type it in. All, that on all socials, bro. I'm streaming on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube, guys, just so everyone knows. Takes. How annoying. Just getting cooked. Just getting cooked, man. Just getting cooked. Um, okay, let's go here to stop the trade. Probably should just do that. Awesome. Can't even keep on the file. It's so bad. I normally play my viewers at the end, guys. Which I will do happily. Just got nothing, man. Just got nothing. Oh, it's just depressing. No tricks, no nothing I can do. He's got the 2 open files. Extra piece. Got a crappy pawn structure. And life is not all swell. I think I need to step up. Okay, let's just step up. Okay. We're not going to get 2,000 like, well, we're not even going to get 1,900 at this rate. Or back to 1,900 rather. But we can keep faith. We can try and stay positive. We can try and stay positive, I guess. Can't even push that now. Just gonna go here, then win the pawn, isn't he? Maybe I'll go here. But he's just going to go there, isn't he? Okay, might as well try. I needed that there. Then I could maybe have some backbone tricks. Instead of all this faffing about with the doubling up. He's obviously always had that protection on the G8 Sky. When I go here, isn't that nearly mate now? He's just plundered. We're fighting. He's obviously got this check. Wait, how does he stop? How does he stop that? Okay, so he goes there. We're in a lot better position than we was before. If I could somehow trade these rooks, get these pawns off, he can't win with a knight. I mean, I'm low on time. If I keep moving quickly, get this past pawn. I go here. He hasn't got a fork, has he? No, but he's got a ladder, mate. There. Yeah, there. It's just mate, isn't it? Damn, I knew I should have gone up. Before going for this pawn. Is there anything I can do? No, nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. No tricks. Couldn't bring my rook even to slide over because this may work. It shouldn't, but you might be able to work out. I think it just needs to go here and then here. But I think I will sneak to there. I think I will sneaky. SEC this weekend. I'm so gassed. Gonna got my ticket for Saturday. Um, just seeing the blitz time reminded me. Looking super forward to that. Hopefully get a few games in with the community. I haven't played over the ball in over the board. Pretty much ever, except from like many of years ago. I'm with my nephew sometimes. Um, Crap, if I go here, he goes there. Then I go here, he's got a discovered check. Let's just go here. Nothing we can do, is there? Okay, let's just resign. That's such a bad game again, man. Fuck. He ain't even that much of a good player, bro. It's highest rating. It's bullshit. I could tell he wasn't that good, but just the way he executed that game. Just took me out of theory. Just didn't calculate, man. So what am I meant to do against this shitty opening? Thanks. I know this is the best move. Yeah, that's the only move. Like, I'm winning this position. Like, I remember, like, this is what Witty plays with black. So, like, I've seen it play enough times. So I've heard him talk about it. So I'm not meant to play. I'm meant to just escape my separate that way. It makes complete sense. Break the pin that way. And this is just losing. Even here, I'm fine, right? Wow, I can just go there. Which looks super scary, right? What am I even threatening there? Like here, there. I guess I can just take. Yeah. Yeah, you just take. Wow, so you go here. That's actually his best move to defend the pawn. But it looks very natural to go here. But yeah, then you just take and the queen can't do nothing. Right, so he takes like this. This looks so scary. What the hell? Like, he's still to castle, isn't he? That's a disgusting move as well. And then what? So this is even. No, you're down a piece. Oh, you can't do it because of back rank checkmate. Oh my god, you can't take the horse. That is some crazy line. I would have never found that, but obviously now I know this is the best move. That's the best move. And you're meant to bring it this way. So he can't pin you because you can block with the pawn. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay. So that's the key thing. That's the key difference. You don't let him pin you. Okay, I can remember that. That's fairly easy. Okay, so we lost our first two GGs in the chat. Oh my days, 3 games of white. If only I won. We got 3 games. I think because we won our last 2 games of black last night. Yesterday evening. So bad. How can you win 2 games of black and then lose 2 games? Okay, we're gonna play the whatever this is, exchange Caro. Used to play the advanced, but do I play this now? Yeah, I like it. They basically can't develop their black square bishop now. They're meant to play this, I believe, before, because we take away this square. We still push this, I believe. And castle. I haven't. I know. I've only started playing the Caro the last couple of weeks, and even then, I haven't played. Yeah, so he's changed into what's this, like the accelerated dragon, except for it isn't. It isn't the accelerated dragon. It's similar, but it's not. Okay, I think we castle. Maybe should have gone here. Let's develop the bishop. I think his best move is to strike in the center. Okay, let's go here, try to get the bishop off. Maybe he goes here. Or is he just gonna let me trade it off? Gonna have to develop my knight this way. It's a bit ugly, but I believe you are meant to go here, like get your rook over in the center and bring your knight around this way. But obviously that's when they don't fianchetto. Like we've took him out of it. This move's kind of messed up his the whole Caro-Kann, so he's deviated from this. It's now called the Indian game Spielman Indian variation. I've never even seen it. I know obviously you got the King's Indian, so this is obviously some, you know, late fianchetto. This is an ugly pawn. Wow. Okay, so let's just stick with the plan and wait, so if I go here, he can hop in and I take. He's attacking my knight. Whoa, 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 whoa. If I go here, he hops in, I take, he takes, I take, and he takes, but then I take. I'm saying I'm gonna lose a piece again. Um, where do I go with my knight? Do I just jump in? Yeah, that don't look too bad actually. Here, there, hop in, there, takes. He can't really take unless he wants to lose the exchange, which you might want to do. Okay, let's go for it. Expecting this. Because he's going to try and disconnect me from my queen. I could just like go back and then let him and then keep my bishop, but his bishop's ugly anyway. I mean, it could get kind of good, but okay. So he just saves all that headache, which I'm actually glad about, if I'm completely honest. Okay, now I think we go here to stop any of this nonsense, so we would win the pawn. So I don't have to move my knight. And it was a bit late development. It's a bit late on the old. This works out kind of perfect because if I can just go here, which also stops this. So I can even delay this, maybe. Maybe even try and knock him back. No, that would just be so... A backwards pawn would just be a target all game, which is what he wants to do. What if I push? No. I think I go here, so when I trade, I can just bring my bishop back. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Got this beautiful... It's not an outpost per se, because obviously he could, when he moves his knight eventually. I may... no. I mean, this isn't great. It's going to be hard to break down. Maybe I'll just do this at some point. Yeah, okay, so we do this, I believe. Knight's on the rim of Grim anyway. My knight's completely out of the game. Just go here. Or here. Here's a bit more play. A little bit more activity. Here defends my weak pawn. Maybe I'll just keep it on the back rank. Don't really want to lose my knight, do I? Okay, let's bring that in. Try to move a bit quickly. Let's go here. Do I go here? Do I double stack now? Sack, 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 sack. Maybe I'll go here. Right, let's go here so we can try and get a rook lift going. Maybe he goes here. In that case, we just drop back. Let's be careful if I go here, he has this. Do I just go here? He's trying to set up the full karoo. Okay, let's go back. Pushes, we just drop back, trade. And that would be slightly weaker long term. It's up on the clock a bit. I need to sort that out. Okay, let's go here actually. Let's get rid of this bishop. It's a bit annoying. I want to keep my knight on. Let's go here. Threatening to win a pawn. But also his queen's on the same file as my rook, so if everything suddenly dissipates. Okay, this is a mistake by him, because I can take and come back. So I'm going to win the pawn. Let's go. Can't even come to there. He can come here. Just got to force them mistakes, baby. This is a Falcon square as well. But I can't, unfortunately, execute it. And come here, though. He's got a fork. He's got a fork here, but also it defends this. The knight defends this. I go here, he goes there, I take, he takes, I take. Yeah, I think that's good. Oh no, I can't. He'd win that. Whoa, he had a check. Take. He would have won my rook with check. Have to move that out of the way. Stops this fork as well if he ever tries to kick this. If he kicks this, we just come back. Tries to kick it again. Unfortunately, we'll just have to come back. And then we probably go here. Need to play quicker. Need to play super quicker. We're up a pawn. Okay. So we go here. Then here. If he pushes it, or if he pushes again, we go here. If he pushes this way, we go there. Obviously, I can't move my queen because he can take this pawn, but he can't take it. Like my queen watches. His king's much weaker than mine. Yep. Okay, so he does what we said. I can go. Oh no, I can't go here. He's watching. I could debate this though, and that's a fork, isn't it? Oh no, he's got check. Oh, lucky guy. Just step up. Defend that pawn. So he's got a monster of a knight compared to my one at the moment, but we can take this now. If he takes, then come in with check. Okay, it's going to split my pawns, but always can take this. I just need to move quicker. Getting into the crunch game with this endgame. Okay, isn't that a mistake? And now we just got easy plan. Push P. Up 2 pawns. Down 2 minutes, but up 2 pawns. That was a complete mistake. I don't know why he didn't take the pawn. Obviously push this, defend that pawn. And we slowly start the build. He has to take. I'll move his queen, but we just keep pushing up. Or we could potentially win another pawn, to be fair. But it would split the pawn, so it wouldn't really be advantageous. Or maybe it could be good, because after he takes... No, I think we push. Yeah. Nice and easy plans. Okay, let's push. I'll do 2 defenders on this pawn, so can now push the outside one. Just keep it nice and simple. If he takes, I take. It's all good. He takes, I take. I also had a double attack there. Well, not really, because he would have won the pawn. Trade down. Weak back rank. Okay, let's not overthink it. This move's good. This move's fine. One step closer. One step at a time. Just gonna lock in, guys. I don't know if anyone's in the chat, but if they are supporting, I appreciate the love. Appreciate. So I go here. He then steps out. I then offer the trade. So wait, I go here. He takes. I go there. How does he stop the promotion? He can't, can he? No. Yeah. GG. That was the best move, wasn't it? Wait, what? Rook f7. Oh, d6 is the best move. Yeah, sorry. I was looking one move ahead. Not even about guys. GG's in the chat. Mushrooms in the chat. Thanks to anyone who's inside. Finally got a win after losing 2 games with White. And really, let's review that because of he blundered. I got in a tricky position. I've never played this, whatever this opening was, Indian. This trans. Yeah, that was the best move. Oh yeah, why didn't I just go forward? I guess he would have took double stack my rooks. But I was technically slightly better, I was then slightly worse. Wanted me to take. And what's the trick? Oh wow. What a beautiful trick. Brilliant move. That's dirty. That's dirty. Let me take a photo of that. Because that is a miss. Or a mistake. I know that was his mistake. Here I played that. Wow. And then obviously so these are the sort of things you want to do, guys, if you want to improve. When you take misses, rather than just being like, oh, I should have played this, that was the best move. Try and understand why did I play this move? Okay, I was wanting to win a pawn, but really, I didn't understand basic arithmetic, right? This is just basic maths. This is quick maths. Obviously, it's kind of hard to see, but the tactic started here. The tactic started here. I missed the calculation from here, right? So when you look at miss, sometimes even some people don't even review their games, right? If you do, you should review your games. Then you should obviously see where you blundered, you missed any brilliance, great. But then another thing that, like, if you're below 1500, you don't really need to worry about this as much. But if you're above 1500, you should really start trying to think about why did I, what was I thinking that made me miss the tactic? Obviously, I just didn't recognize, I didn't calculate. I'm thinking there's nothing here, right? I was thinking that the tactic I was looking at is to try and win this pawn and book. So, I was thinking along the principles. I get that. But it just shows you that I need to even calculate even in these dead positions. Because that is a beautiful, beautiful move. What? Oh, you just you just don't even move yet. That is so funny. That is so funny. Still not wanting us to move. Engines are crazy. Okay, we won't go that far. But anyway, I think I blundered towards the end here as well. Oh, so there was another massive miss. Wow, what about this for tactic? Again, just basic discoveries. I'm missing them. And yeah, now here I'm losing. Yeah, he should have grabbed the pawn, I knew that. And here I should have saved the pawn. Which again is quite obvious, to be fair. I don't know how I didn't see that. Was running a bit low on time. But we move. Maybe that can kickstart us onto some wins. Okay, let's play a carry ourselves now. Probably should have played here. No. Okay, let's play here. Trying to win that pawn. Because he would have took. Okay, I think we just play here. Bring the rook over. Oh, what am I doing? You can take. Yeah, what am I doing? Okay, it isn't awful. isn't awful. He's got a light squared bishop. It's not the end of the world. Again, just playing way too quickly. This guy's playing super quick. I don't know the carry that well. I've only started playing it recently. He's ready to slide all his pieces over to my attack, so I think I need to go here. Am I just slacking? The fuck am I doing? I'm gonna take. He's just up a pawn. He's already up a pawn. Be up 2 pawns. Yeah. I guess I can go here. Attack both. Should be able to win one back. I don't want to play here. I'm gonna try and stay active, right? Okay, let's just go here. Let's go here. Okay, let's push. I'll start pushing these pawns. Probably should have swung over. Yeah. Just, oh no, you can't come there. Okay, maybe I'll play this and then here. Might try to come here. I'm gonna just triple stack. So if I go here, he then pushes. So maybe I'll go here. Need to move my knight at some point so I can connect these. I think this is the right thing though. I win a pawn. It's gotta be the right thing. This does nothing. Wow. Okay, let's go here. We're threatening in this. If he takes, we win the rook. Okay, let's go back. Do I want to draw? Let's go back. I could just take a draw. I'm quite a lot down on time with the black pieces. I'd love to bring this here, but then he's going to get this. So wait, if I go here, he goes there. Yeah, I can't even get this. Hit the draw. Not bad. It's not bad. Not a bad result. You get two passed pawns as well. Provide some in the centre. Okay, let's play an Alapin. Probably shouldn't have played this because now I've got the isolated pawn structure. Let's go here. Sean. Let's go here. Okay, let's go here. Not sure this is right. I haven't played this opening against black in a long time. This is like some weird variation of the Alapin where he pushes d5. I'm gonna take one knight just so I don't get pinned. Okay, so we've got a isolated pawn, but it's a pass pawn. I think I'm gonna play like this. Then here, even though this is an ugly bishop, if it ever opens up. Okay, let me castle first. Oh my god, I'm so fucking bad. Oh wait, I can go here. Is he not trapped? Nearly trapped? Oh, I'm so bad. Okay, we're just gonna have to try and... Probably should have gone there. You can actually still go there. So bad. Let me just push this up. Surely he finds that. It's Russian. It's not good. Fuck's sake, Till. What am I playing at, man? Why didn't I go here either? Okay, let's push. No, you can just take. Guess I can go there. Go there. He wins a bishop. I win a queen. Okay, let's go do it. This is not good. Why am I playing so bad? So what happens when you don't do puzzles? Thought it was alright because of yesterday. How did I not see that? Like I couldn't develop. Like I had to. What did I have to do here? Oh, what he did take. Okay. This is good for me. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. In the grand scheme of things, this is like, I know I'm down a pawn. Let me go here. Go here. Looks absolutely ugly because I'm. If he hops in, I have to take, obviously. Do I just get behind my pass pawn? I could go here, try win the knight, but it's like a one move threat. Definitely see it. I'm gonna go here. He's obviously gonna come here, try and attack my bishop. I'm just gonna go up, gives a check. It's a bit dangerous because of this barrage he's got going on. But I might be able to survive it. Oh, why didn't I go here? Threatening mate in one. Suppose he's got an easy fix again. Wow. I don't think he realizes the danger because this is on the same promotion as this. Maybe it's just starting to set in for him. If he pushes, we'll just come all the way down, I guess. Yeah, he's had to sat. Wow. There's no way I just did that. No fucking way I just did that, man. Are you kidding me? Out of all the places I could have put my knight. Just lost it. Just lost it because of that. Oh my god. What a good decision for him to stack the exchange. I must have been completely winning, right? No. He's still technically winning. Just come all the way down, like I said originally. So you couldn't knock on here because I come here. It's crazy how these pawns he's just got so many pawns. When this doesn't work. Well, no, of course you can just take the pawn then. So you just need to try and get up there. Oh, this was such a bad game though from the start. Let me go back to the beginning. That's the main thing. And then let me go all the way back. I'm not sure. No, what's this? Even then it's not losing. What's this? How did we proceed? Even then it wants this. Tried to trade into the endgame with Isaac pawn. Just gave up that early on. Man, these people playing just stuff I'm not familiar with. You don't play every day. Right. Enough making excuses. Sit with the Scotch Gambit. Let's try to do this. See if he's blundered straight away. Okay, he does. Let's go. He isn't actually completely lost. This isn't even position, but some people resign in this position. Let's see if he resigns. There's a crazy line where you go here, you take it off, because people just see that. But then you castle, we trade. But where he's got this, he would actually queen. So then you come back with your bishop. So you actually have to sack the bishop. And they either take or they choose to take and then you come back. Most of them would take because it's a piece, right? Some people just give up here. It's hilarious. This is why one of the reasons why you could play the Scotch Gambit. This is so funny. At the very least, we've made him lose a minute out of the opening. Most people just see. Oh, most people just see that. Yeah. So we play it. And then castle. He has to castle to bring his rook here. Wow. So he doesn't see it. So we just up a piece and we can just we could actually take. We could actually take here. But I'm not going to. We could take and then come back here. 1, 2 pawns, and if I come back, it's just a trade. So maybe I should take it. Take, oh no, but then he gets this. Take, take, take. Oh no, but then I would take. Okay, let's take. I think this is the best move. Okay, then we take, so threatening the rook. Maybe just drop back. Okay, we're gonna lose this. Because it takes. I didn't see that. I'll be honest, I didn't see this. I mean, we're up a piece though, right? How bad can this position be? How bad can it really be? Do I try and hold this? Maybe I'll try and hold this pawn. Yeah, this diagonal is going to be better than trading it for the horse. Long term, although if I come back and he trades, like, it'll be great, but he probably won't. He's probably going to come here and attack my queen at some point. Okay, do I trade this rook off straight away? I guess so, right? Undeveloped my knight though. Undeveloped my knight. Yeah, let's bring it back first. Fair play to my opponent who's carrying on. Down a piece, up a pawn. You can still castle, I can still castle. Obviously he's looking a lot more healthier. His king will be a lot more healthier. Stop him cutting off the check as well. Probably we would have actually lost an exchange if we done that. Okay, we're not looking too bad. We're not looking too bad. Hey Shay, thanks for joining. I've recognized your name. For everyone, we're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick from now on, guys. Yesterday evening I streamed twice, and wow, I can just take, right? That's got to be good. Take. Maybe not. Yeah, now I come here. Yeah, now I come here. Because he had to trade, otherwise I was going to win his queen. He can't infiltrate. Okay, let's hit him with this check. Just gain the tempo. And then we get the hell out of here. Oh, this wins a pawn for him. So maybe I'll go here. Could also take this, but it's a bit risky, you know. Now my second name's T, so a lot of my friends just call me Tilo. Like I used to play football when I was younger, and a lot of time when you play football, most people call you by your surname. So Tilo, like Tilo, and then it turned into Tilo, you score, and everyone's Tilo. And then naturally I started, you know, started rapping, started hip hopping and all this sort of stuff, and all my friends just called me it. So there was only one name to be called it, but a lot of people have called me Teapot. Tea. The thing is, I love tea, right? I love tea bickies and all these different things. So it's just meant to be. Do I want to lose another pawn unnecessarily? I don't really want him to give this check. He's gonna win this. Okay, then maybe I'll just go here. He attacks my knight. He doubled my pawns. Why is this so hard? I need to move quicker though, right? Maybe I just go here. Oh no, I can't. Okay, let's just castle. Okay, let's just castle. He's gonna get. Oh no, he can't. What am I going on about? Thinking that was a thing. I should have done that ages ago. Okay, now we're low on time. Okay, now we need to do some serious business. I can also hop here. Not that it does anything, but just to show people that I know what a pin is. I'd actually lose to that. I'd actually lose to that, my friend. This is a move, but it's just risky as hell. Yeah, no, no, you can't do it because of that. Even if I try to come back and defend it. French Canadian here, been Stansted, Southampton, and cool Heathrow Airport before. Otherwise, I know nothing about the UK. My friend went to the Canadian Rockies, so I don't know much about Canada other than you put your truckers on strike, and there was some other crazy stuff going on in your country that was a bit. Not that I can talk about the UK with Prince Andrew and all these nonsense in our country, but other than that, I've actually said like when I'm older, there's two countries that I'd probably want to move to if it weren't in the UK would be Scotland or Canada because I love mountains and I don't really mind the cold. Like I love the hot. Who don't love the hot? But I think the cold places are beautiful. You get all the seasons and you can just go on holiday to hot places, right? And you obviously have the benefit of Canadians and English people speaking the same. Scotland people, you may find it hard to understand them, but they do technically speak English. That's obviously a joke. Um, okay, I'll just go here. I need to move quickly. Go here, defend my. Oh my god, I need to take with this. Otherwise, that's a pin. Wow, so bad. Okay, let's go here. That's away from money. Hey, I'm from England. It's pretty cold here, but yeah, it's not -40. Not -40 indeed. You are correct. That's hilarious. Um, okay, so I go here. He takes. I hit him with a check. He blocks. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay, let's go here. This guy's just trying to just be annoying. I can go here, trade off everything. It should be good. Or at the very least, he goes here, take this pawn with the discovery on his queen. Obviously, I could go here and you could just push. Wow, so he does choose to trade. I don't like that decision by him. This is giving me that check. Win a pawn. Go here, he pushes. Okay, let's go here. He's probably going to have to go here, trade for the queens, which can only be good, right? Okay, that defends my pawn. Need to play quick. Need to get his knight in the game, otherwise I've just got an extra piece for nothing. Can also come here, threatening to pin that. Yeah, that looks good. He then comes here. Maybe I'll get my knight in the game first. Yeah, let me get my knight in the game first. Then I need to come here. I take, he takes, I come back. Threatening this now, and this. Does I come here? Threatening to win this. Let's get these queens off. It's only helped me, it's unpinned my knight. If he decides to move his queen away, I can instantly get my knight in the game. Somewhere. No good squares at the moment. Instantly get kicked. I guess I'll come here. Sorry guys, if you are chatting, I will try to. We saying, do you play? You might think you do play clubs tournaments in the UK. Do you guys still have grades? I don't know what you mean by grades. I'm like 30, so I don't go to school. Um, I've never been to chess club or had a chess coach. If you're talking about chess, but yeah, like there are chess clubs and chess tournaments. I'm going to the SEC, if you know, Speed Chess Championships this weekend in London. Hikaru, Magnus, Ali Reza. I'm so gassed. Literally a couple of days now. I got my cold ticket, so I'm going to be in the arena. Hopefully, meet some great people. I don't play over the board, but you know, I'm sure people will be playing over the board. I get to play some chess, meet the chess community in real life. I'm going to be there with my mushroom hat on. So if you see me in the crowd, if you watch on, remember to type in Tilo Talks into talk, talk, talk. Talk, 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 take, take, take. That's going to be my name on my app. Talk, talk, talk. Get bought by Magnus for 100 million. You heard it here first, guys. 2030. Thanks for the support. It all started with you guys. Started with Rico Blunt, Deathlocks. Deathlocks, is that a reference to like dreadlocks or something? Like, I'm not sure. Okay, so do we hit him with a check? Okay, let's go here. Did he? Did he miss a mate? Did he miss a mate against that tick against me? I didn't see that. Deathlock is a. Oh, okay, that makes complete sense. I'm not really like a big superhero Marvel. Like I've seen like the main films. Like I love The Dark Knight, and like I haven't even seen what's the one with that everyone goes on about. Like where there's loads of characters or whatever. Let's go here. Force a trade. What's this guy playing at? Can I not? Yeah, now we force a trade. Let's go. Let's go here. Go here. And step up. Let's create a little blockade. Not let him in. Go here. Why is this guy being so annoying? Let's go here. This is potentially a fork. Um, I'm attacking this. Just trying to be a dirty flagger. Got discovery. Uh, Uh, here, here, force field. Wow, this guy's so annoying. Um, let's go. No less than 1 second. That's how you roll. Intense game. There probably was a blunder. I mean, I was obviously low on time. I was just trying to get my knight over to help with the support of this promotion. We knew it all the way. That's how I like to hear. It's power of the mushroom, man. Sometimes mushrooms, they just, they just come up all of a sudden, 0.1 second. They just grow overnight. Wow. That guy is raging. Um, oh yeah, it all started from this funny position. I've never seen no one, like, I don't know why you would play that. Like, why would you not castle and it would achieve the somewhat the same thing? Um, I've never seen this move ever. The only other line I knew was when they castle. But even then, technically, amazingly, it's actually just like basically even. Let me go on game review. Let's see the analysis. I think I've got it all trimmed so you guys can't see, unfortunately. But I guess I can just do it for my own well-being. 88%, not too bad to be fair, considering it was a... Okay, yeah, so this was the only move. Wow, great. Only move to maintain. I mean, I'm so bad. I was +4 the whole game. +4, still +4, +4, +4. Oh no, I'm +4, +5. Wow. I mean, 88% isn't bad for how many moves we had. Like, I know you can get like 95, 96, 97%, but generally they're like, well, for my level anyway, generally when you kind of beat someone in like 8, 9, 10 moves, right? When they fall for a gambit, they blunder something, you win a piece very early. Although technically I did win a piece early, we ended up still playing about 60 moves. So to get 88%, I'm not too fussed about that. I won a bad game. He tried castle touch it. Oh. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. That's funny. He was just blundering basically. Yeah, I've done that so many times. It's painful. Hope you enjoy London and you get amazing players. Have a good time. It's a unique opportunity for you. Yeah, yeah, no, that's it. That's it. I'm from London, so I haven't got to travel far. It's literally like an hour away from me on the train. I kind of live right on the outskirts of London, so I have to go right into the city centre. So it's about an hour away. But yeah, it's a very unique opportunity for me. It's going to be huge for me if I'm completely honest. I already started streaming and creating chess content about 2 months ago, and I went somewhat viral. I've accumulated like over 7 million views across all my socials. So I make sort of educational and entertaining shorts at the moment. I'm going to be making long form content, streaming a lot more, all these different things. So yeah, it's gonna be huge for me. I'm overwhelmed by the support I've had from the chess community, and it's going to be a good way to kind of meet people and connect people, get some great content, and yeah, it's my first time going to a live chess event. I know that they've only started doing them in the last year or two, right? The World Cup. I believe the last Speed Chess Championship was also live, maybe, or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the first one. But I watched the World Cup over the summer, not live. Obviously, it was in Riyadh, and that was awesome. That was awesome when Hikaru trapped Magnus's queen. The crowd went crazy. Magnus done the classic when he got the revenge back. So yeah, I'm glad I'm there for the semis as well. I mean, I would have loved to get a ticket for the finals, but I wasn't able to get a ticket. But the semi-finals. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I've had lots of positive words. Unfortunately, when you go online, you get a lot you get some hateful comments as well. But it's weird, you know what I mean? You'll get a couple hateful comments, but you're getting thousands of likes. And some people are calling me the GOAT chess commentator. They're calling me the brilliant guy. They're calling me the mushroom man. So I'm very, grateful for everyone who's given me the nice, positive feedback, which is awesome. Yeah, yeah. Do you want a game? If you guys add me, we can have a game. I can watch one of your games, or we can play a game now if you want. I don't mind playing some of my viewers. I normally play my viewers. I normally start off with my stream with a puzzle rush, and then play some games, and then play my viewers, just so people are familiar with the format. Today we didn't do puzzle rush. These last couple of days, I've been doing the woodpecker method off stream. I want to do it on stream, but I've emailed Chessable, and they basically said we don't normally kind of do it, but they sent me an affiliate link. They sent me an affiliate application. So again, great getting great support. Open up dialogue, and they said that we appreciate your due diligence for asking us if you can stream it and whatnot. So it's good that again I'm opening up dialogue with chess.com, talking about partnerships and all different things. Even if I don't get it this week, because normally you need 1,000 followers and all these different things. You need to be a lot bigger streamer. But because I've gone somewhat viral, I thought, I might as well kind of slip it in there, considering why we're talking. So I've applied, and from what I understand, if I don't get it this week, I can just go apply again in a couple months' time or something. And so that's really awesome. Would you watch one of my games? I did something so I was able to send the links to chat. Yeah, yeah. Send me your name and I'll add you. If you want to add me, I can add you, and I'll bring it up on this. I don't know. I don't know if you put it in the chat. I don't know if it will open on this. It's probably better to just if you want to add me. Are you named Rico Blunt on chess.com as well? Sorry, I'm looking at my chat, not the webcam. You can tell I'm an amateur streamer. We get there. Hikaru wasn't built in a day, guys. He wasn't built in a day. Not his chess skills and his streaming skills. I've got newfound respect for him as well, because not only are they playing at the highest level and talking through ideas, it's really hard to communicate sometimes, even when you're thinking and all this sort of stuff. They're really just, it's honestly, it's so impressive. It's the same name. Okay, I'm gonna add you, or you want to add me? Whoever's first. Same name as Twitch. Okay, Rico Blunt. I've just added you, my friend. I've just added you. So if you accept, I should be able to click on your name anyway. So what game do you want me to look at? Maybe tell me the flag or the person's name. And if you want, and by the way, when I play guy, okay, let's see if this works. Check out this game against M Dog. You ain't gonna. Yeah, it isn't letting me click the hyperlink. It is, but it's opened up in my streaming platform, not on this. Wow, how do I get off this? It's just ruined my chat. Not ruined it, but oh no, wait, it's opening. No, let me close the chat. Open it. Oh no, 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 no! Why is this in the way? Oh guys, I've just ruined it. Why didn't I just copy it? Why did I click the hyperlink? I'm so bad with technology, guys. I just ruined the chat. It's got the chest. It's got your game on my streaming thing where the chat's meant to be. One sec, one sec, one sec. Okay, I've got a different chat thing up. That should have to suffice for now. Okay, I can't open it up there. One sec, one sec, one sec. Wait. Okay, I've got it. Let me copy paste that. I'm a noob, guys. I'm a noob. Okay, I think I've got it. Okay, we got it. Can you guys see? Okay, awesome. This isn't my game, is it? Okay, awesome. It's lagging a bit. Okay, it's lag's gone. Okay, M Dog. I played a few games since that one yesterday. Should be hopeful. I blundered everything and I was smart, but somehow found the W, especially with my last few promotions. W's in the chat, guys. That's what I want to see. I have a thing as well for the first time watching me. W and mushroom emojis. if you ever want to show some support when I win or when we could do something good. Okay, so we're going through Rico Blunt is white. I've got a couple messages. I'm assuming that's you adding me. We're just gonna play through it slowly. Um, yeah, I guess he was probably worried about trading off, right? Maybe stepping up. So he's just opened up diagonal. Wow. Why couldn't you take this? Oh, because of checkmate. Wow, the 800 elo chess is good. A good, nice little intermezzo. Maybe played there, or even here, threatening to take the pawn. You hit him with the check first. Oh wow. Wow, this game's crazy. Whoa, what just hell just happened here? So this is what you're talking about, the blunder, right? Shall I turn on analysis? I've got the analysis on now. So it's off. So you're completely winning because of knight takes c5. Because you can just take this. And if he takes, you can then just take this. Right. Because you're removing the checkmate threat. Okay. So that was the blunder, I'm assuming. So you blundered this. He takes. This is a blunder. Oh, wow, yeah, because he can just take with a knight. But you take this. Took with check. I don't know why he didn't take. Oh, no, you're defending. Okay, we finally get a castle. What's so bad about this then? Ah, because you're pinning. Yo. I guess we're trying to keep this threat alive rather than taking with this. Well, why isn't that good? What's the win here? Oh, I want you to take with the bishop to stop him from copying out a castle. Yeah, and then you got this discovery. So that's so crazy how that takes away five. That the difference, like, do you know what I'm on about? You wouldn't think that's the difference between +5 and equality. Chess is unforgiving, man. That is crazy. And now you've blundered again, obviously because of this. Oh, but you're thinking of checkmate. Bro, why is this some high level oh, you had a beautiful tactic. Oh no, you didn't because of this. Oh, I thought of this. Bro, this game is crazy. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, obviously, when you think about it, you realize that the bishop is better. But I mean, I wouldn't think it's the difference between +5 and 0. Like, that's crazy. Like, that's literally the difference between a whole rook. I thought you had this tactic here, but then that would have been a huge blunder. Bro, what the hell is going on? So wait, it's equality here. Obviously, you just sacked a rook for no reason. Not seeing this. Then I thought you could do this tactic because of check. The queen's pinned, you wouldn't be able to take, and that would actually be mate. But the rook defends it. So how do you win this? I like this move because it's just completely like, okay, you're down in exchange basically now, but you've got these two passers. This rook's out of the game, and you've always got back rank threats now. Oh, dirty! Dirty! He didn't clock this threat. Oh, that's beautiful, Rico. You had to give up. And then you take a check. And then you just push some peas, right? Just push them peas, baby. Them green peas. What are they called? Petit pois. Here you could have also just pinned. Potentially give another check. Interesting. So you've gone for the pawns. Which is fair enough, I guess. Well, you got to remember as a beginner as well, what lower players may not see is that once you go like here, say if he does something random, you'll just be able to sack. So let me just put the moves on the board. Let's say Adrian tries to break the pin, you go here. He can't come forward, right? Obviously, he could have come here, I guess. But then you would go here. If he goes here, you just sack. You know, sometimes like some of you lower players, they might not. They're trying to save their queen the whole time. But once you kind of get the pass pawn so far, it's just like It's just simplification, right? It's just getting rid of the and that exact move order he probably would have 100% fell for. So yeah, that was a great game though. Wow, that was that was a roller coaster game. You should be called roller coaster blunt, bro. I felt like I just smoked a blunt watching that game. Yeah, yeah, no, it was a good game, man. It was a good game. The good thing that like the difference with you being 800, which can also be some people's downfalls at thousands, is that like they kind of look for brilliance. I was the kind of complete opposite, right? I just tried to play solid, so I inevitably leveled up quite faster, but it then restricted my play. Like at this level, even at the level I'm at now, I'm really trying to learn to attack. Like some of my opponents, you probably saw in the games that I lost, I just feel like they can attack a lot better than me. I'm almost a bit like a Karu-esque in that sense. I feel like I'm quite a good defender, almost like the Russian school of chess. But one thing, so I love the idea that you're thinking of all these brilliancies and you're leaving and you're attacking because that was just the complete opposite of what I do. But when it then comes to kind of the more solid play, and you're obviously kind of because of brilliancies and sacrifices can be complicated, right? They can be difficult calculations, they lead to crazy positions where the strength of you is it, where obviously at the end of the day you're still a bit of a lower rated player. Um, you can't always handle these complications, right? So one of the advices that I'm sure you hear thrown around from a lot of people in the chess community is that if you're looking to improve, you can get above 1,000 elo. Well, 1,500 elo, they say 1,500 elo knows pretty much the same that you guys know, right? They've just mastered the basics. It isn't like when you get towards like my level near the 2000 level, there is some more like advanced higher level concepts which you guys probably haven't reached that level of understanding yet. But a 1500 essentially doesn't know like they know pins and skewers and things and everything that a lower player knows. It's just that 8 out of 10 times, 9 out of 10 times they play them. Right, where a lower level player they'll notice in one game and the next game they make a blunder. Then the next game they'll notice them and they'll play a brilliant move. So you just lack the inconsistency, right? Which just comes with game time and experience, but also just understand that you can almost get above 1,000 elo just by playing solid moves. Like if you just play solid kind of moves and go for tactics when there is definitely a tactic rather than going into mad complications because of essentially what I'm trying to say is that your opponent will make a blunder. Like if you're below 1,000 elo, it's because of you're still making basic blunders, and I can blunder stuff, right? Everyone can make blunders, but I mean like simple, basic one move threats, one move basic tactics, and like you said, and maybe just like you didn't see a piece or something like that, right? So if you just play solid and essentially just wait for your opponent to plunder and then exploit the mistake. Make sure you're doing your puzzles and you're aware of tactics so that when the tactic arrives, you then just exploit their simple mistakes rather than going for these heavy complications. Now, don't get me wrong, it's good to be aware of high level tactics and high level complication positions. One, they can be exciting and can be fun. And don't get me wrong, it's sort of like you want to be having fun when you're lower level, like doing these traps and doing these sorts of things, like that's the best thing about being, below 1,500. Enjoy chess, right? Look up traps, look up kind of opening little tactics and things like that, because when you get to my level, you can't really do them anymore, or above 1,500, not even just my level. So it's just like yeah, you understand what I'm trying to say. Wait till then, I want to be Tao. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's good, but you got the right mindset. So some people are just naturally like if you're naturally an attacker, then just play openings like the Vienna or the King's Gambit, or look at gambits where so you still play solid. The idea is to still play solid, but just playing a bit more aggressive line. Where I kind of might play, something like the Caro Black. It's very kind of principally defensively solid. You're just trying to not get checkmated straight away. Little things like that, and that comes down to styles of play, but. But yeah, hopefully it should encourage you guys. It should encourage anyone below 1,500 because I know what it's like to be 800. Two years ago, you can look on my account. 2 years ago, I was 800 elo. Sorry, they've changed the chess.com screen. Your profile's at the bottom now. I'll go on to my stats, all-time stats. And again, like I've never been to a chess club, never had chess coach, all these different things. So you can see, like, so I was about 1,000 elo 2004, 2024. But that's because if I didn't know how to play chess. I've known how to play chess since I was a kid. Like I knew how the pieces moved. Like we used to, anyone from the 90s, we had a box set of board games where you had like drafts, checkers, chess, etc. So I'd play it with my family. Not like, I mean, I was a little shit. I was from the council estate. I used to play football, all these different things. So it wasn't like I ever really played it. but just how you'd play Monopoly with your family sometimes, I probably played chess, 10, 20 times. And then when I was 10 years old, someone good at chess actually showed me a smothered mate. And I remember that blowing my mind because before that, I was just playing 300 elo chess with my brother and stuff like that. You're just pushing pawns, you're hanging pieces, and you don't really know any opening traps, all these different things. And at 10 years old, someone showed me like the two move checkmate, three move checkmate, the fried liver, smothered mate, all these different things, right? And I was kind of like, wow, this blew my mind. Again, I know you can get like international masters at 10 years old, but again, this was me. I'm just a stupid little kid, um, 200 elo or whatever. And yeah, I remember it blowing my mind. And from that moment, even though I didn't get into chess, I remember having great respect for chess. So if I ever went away with my football team or on holiday or on a school trip, all these different things, and there was a chessboard and my peers and my friends didn't know how to play chess, I would always be like, oh, like I know how to play chess. Oh, like look at this, and I'd show them a smothered mate or something like that, right? So I was always like, I've respected it. And then when I went to uni in my early 20s or whatever, in one of the years, one of my friends had a chess set. Like so my house, they again, like where I gone to uni and I was poor, a lot of the people weren't from my background, right? They're from like more wealthier backgrounds, more educated backgrounds, and so a few of them had gone to chess clubs and things like that, so they was a lot stronger. So I'd play, yeah, again, maybe like 10 or 20 times over the course of like 3 or 4 years, not like we was playing it all the time. I was more into partying and doing drugs, and if I'm completely honest, um, and that whole uni experience, and and then maybe, like I said, a couple of years ago, in 2019, just before COVID, I started doing puzzles. So I made a chess.com account, but I never played games. I was like afraid to play. I'm sure you guys know. Sometimes you maybe you hit an elo and then you get afraid to play. Um, to not lose it. And I was just, for some reason, I just kind of didn't play games, but I started doing puzzles quite a lot. And I might do puzzles every day for a week or a month and then not do them for 6 months and then do them again, started slowly getting into it. Then COVID hit. I started watching chess a bit more. Chess started blowing up. The Queen's Gambit. I watched the Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Again, everyone's kind of in lockdown, right? So, started doing puzzles a bit more consistently. Then kind of didn't do it. And then by the end of it, 2024, like I started at around 800 elo, 1000 elo. Plus, I had played chess. So like I said, like I kind of knew how to. I was watching it. One of the best ways to learn is obviously playing it. Doing puzzles or drills, reviewing your games, and then watching high level games. They're like the four best ways to improve your chess, right? Without having like a chess coach or chess club doing over the board stuff. Um, And like I said, look, you can see like I've had massive gaps. Like I do long distance hikes where I might go hiking for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week in the mountains or coastal trails. I don't play chess then. Sometimes you just rage and you feel like you're not progressing, so I won't play it for a week or two and stuff like that. But even during them times, I started following, like I said, I think it was 2024 or 2023, sorry, when I followed Gotham Chess. So that was like an indicator. He's like the first person that everyone follows in the chess world, right? So I remember going back like recently to see like, oh, when did I actually follow my first person on chess? So even though started doing puzzles in 2019 and all these different things, it wasn't until 2023, 2024 till I even just followed Gotham Chess. But I remember that sort of time period when I first started. You can see I got to 1500 from like 1000 elo, 800 elo. If I go onto my blitz, you can probably see as well because I played a lot of blitz, probably even more so than rapid. You see, I've only played 2.5 games of rapid, but I played a hell of a lot of blitz. Yeah, nearly 10k games. So like 900 elo, then dropped down to 700 elo, and then got up to I basically nearly like got up to 1200 elo or so and 1500 elo. So 1200 elo in blitz and 1500 elo in rapid in the first 3 months of like really actually just like playing chess pretty much every day. But the main thing that also done it for me, as well as me talking about, maybe doing puzzles, games, reviewing and watching games, is your algorithm, right? Just like when I got into hiking and got into mushrooms and stuff like that, if you go onto my Instagram, I found over 200 species of mushrooms. All of them, the pictures ain't on there, but I can identify over 100 mushrooms on the field. Probably get identified over 150 if I go back with my books and stuff like that. I just started following mushroom people. When I got into training in calisthenics and started getting healthy, I followed loads of calisthenics people. You follow David Goggins, you follow Wim Hof. I started doing ice baths, and it's the same with chess. So even when them weeks when I weren't playing chess, I'm seeing chess every day. I'm seeing people doing puzzles, opening traps. I'm seeing Gotham, Chess Vibes, Remote Chess Academy, Hikaru, you name them now. Chess with Akeem, all these different people, right? They're constantly popping up. Now myself, you can follow me. Like I post chess content every day, right? So you follow people like me which feels weird to say. But yeah, I essentially followed people like me, and they just feel that the algorithm. So sorry, I was just yeah, Blunderman. I watched Blunderman. I just see Blunderman. I'm scrolling up the chat now. Wait, I want to see the everyone I fully agree. For black, I use the Caracan, Scandi, or King's Indian. The King's Indian against D4 is definitely one of the best openings for black. I feel like, especially at a low level. Um, yeah, 99 kid myself. I grew up in pieces, but never know how to do it. Queen's Gambit, Elite Series. You know, when should we learn more openings? You should play the same opening. Just play one opening. Like one. Like if you want to play against D4 and E4, a different opening, then that's completely fine. So one opening with black, one opening with white until you're 1500. You shouldn't really deviate. Play it for a few weeks, and then if you really don't like it, then try something else. I played the London up till 1400 every game with white, and now I never play D4. But the fact that I understand it, it got me really good. Again, E4 openings are more dynamic. They're more tactical aware. So if you're an attacking player, you probably should play E4 openings. But it's good to play D4 openings because they're generally more closed positions. Not that they can't be dynamic and aggressive. You know, they've been played in World Championship games. Magnus has won it with the London in a World Championship game. I think Dean Loren beat Young when he become World Championship with the London. So it gets memed, but it can be an attacking game. But generally, it's more positional. D4 more positional, E4 more dynamic. Okay, so positional, more defensive, more solid, more. So it teaches you more maneuvering. Like there isn't just instant trades and things like that. You need to learn how to maneuver your pieces, go for the long end game, because of what a lot of what low players realize as well is that they don't really get into end games. And what I mean that is that when they get into an end game, they're either completely winning or completely lost. Very rarely do people below 1500 get into an end game at an equal position because of most tactics. Most games are lost in the middle game via tactics, right? So they often struggle with opposition, basic rook end games, basic pawn end games, and they haven't done drills. They haven't studied end games because who likes to study end games? You know, obviously no one because it's long. But really, most Dina, Magnus, all these people talk about studying end games. The Russian School of Chess teaches you the end game before anything else because if you really learn the importance of one move. Something like opposition really teaches you the importance of one move, tempo, all these different things, and it goes beyond the end game. The understanding helps your opening, helps your middle game, all these different things. So the reason why I think that why I also progress so much is because when you do play D4 and you play more positional chess, you're more likely to get into an end game. You're not just likely to lose to dynamic play where you lose a piece. You might just get equal trades and then you end up into an equal position with equal pawns, and you actually play chess. Where don't get me wrong, when I first started playing, at these lower levels in these first couple months, who don't like playing the fried liver, quick opening traps? I'm watching these algorithms. Yeah, I want to play this trap. But I kind of quickly learned that, look, you just how do you play football? You want to copy Messi, Ronaldo, and play how they do. It's the same with any sport. You try and emulate the top people in your sport, okay? So obviously we can't play like grandmasters, but we can follow certain principles that they do. This is why when you win a piece, they say trade down. If you get offered a queen trade, take the trade. Because of that's what a grandmaster would do. They're up a piece. And the idea is that if you get into the end game, you're gonna have a piece there and you're gonna have pawns. It's gonna be an easy win, right? So I started kind of realizing that okay, these opening traps ain't going to work against a 15, 16, 1700, 1800, 2000, all these different things, right? So I started realizing that, okay, rather than going for these quick attacking wins, I'm going to try and play solid and actually play chess, like embrace it, embrace the grind, embrace the maneuvering, but really just try to actually get to end games and actually, I want to try and win by winning one pawn and then promoting that pawn at the end and getting and all these different things. And I think it was a kind of switch in my play, in my understanding of chess that really helped me kind of like they did. Oh, my trap didn't work at the start. Now I have to play chess. I'd be kind of gutted. I didn't get a quick checkmate. This sucks. To do actually being like, you know what? I'm gonna embrace the grind, embrace this 10, 20 minute battle. And when you actually just win by one pawn in the middle game, and then you get to the end game, and that one pawn ends up promoting, and you win the game. It's just as satisfying. It really is just as satisfying. You saw me just do it there, winning by 1 second. But you did mention Blunderman. Chat paused due to my scroll. I've just paused. I didn't even know I can pause the chat. Learning something new every day. Queen was a lit series. Personally, maybe played chess. I was about 7 years old. Yeah, Blunderman. You know Blunderman. You're 1170 now. That's awesome. Can you watch my game? I tried to challenge myself and almost paid the price. Magnus saying ready for 27. I'll be pushing in one spot. I love the mushroom emoji. Thanks, guys. When you say Blunderman, you was a kid. Blunderman. Do you mean Blunderman, the YouTube streamer? Because I follow him. I watch him all the time. I pretty much watch him every day. If I'm honest, like even if it's just for a few minutes. like when I eat my food. I normally watch him when I eat my food because before I stream in the evening, I munch a bare food, and he always streams at the same time. So I just kind of use him as a warm up. I watch some of his games while I'm eating. Don't know if you guys know Blunder, but Blunder's a super good dude. I think he's English, but he lives in America. Um, so your guys are Canadian. What you? So your guys, it's morning time for you, right? It's morning time for you. It's like we're in bang in the middle of the time zones. Okay, maybe I'll play one more game and then I'm probably gonna call it for the day. Did you say you want me to watch one more? Can you watch the ending though of my game? I tried to challenge myself and almost paid the price. I did watch the whole game, no? Do you mean of your recent game or against the other guy? Right. He's inspired you. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, let me try and find the game again. Okay, M Dog. Oh wow, you absolutely you promoted to a bishop. Mocking him. I love to see it. I love to see it. Blunderman taught you that, didn't he? Blunderman. That's right. That's right. That's the same as me. Like, I mean, I've got a couple people into chess, but I mean, unfortunately, I don't even know if they're my friends anymore, mate. They seem to not want nothing to do with you, so that's it is what it is. Oh, you did do that. Well done. You simplified. Do you understand simplification? That's what I want about. You show some of your understanding. Some of your understanding so much higher than an 800 elo, bro. Like I'm actually shocked that you're only 800. Like what's your peak? What's your all-time high? Let me open it all. Let me see your stats. Is it only 800? 900. Okay, so you're kind of getting there. Yeah, bro. You just need to play more. You just need to play more, a bit more solid. Play more solid. And because some of my friends, lower rate players that I have helped, like they'll go for sacrifices when it doesn't work, for example, and things like that. Yeah, you don't want to do stuff like that. Like if you can't actually calculate, and this is another thing you want to do. You know about checks, captures, and threats, right? Do you know about checks, captures, and threats? You must. You should know. Oh mate, I keep accidentally clicking on the wrong thing. If you don't know checks, captures, and threats, I'll quickly explain it. Okay, you do know. Okay, yeah. So you essentially just want to do that before every move, right? And do lots of puzzles. Do you do puzzles every day? Do you have membership? You don't have membership. Okay, I'm gonna tell you an app to download. Can you see this? It's the one with the yellow and black horses. So chess.com is there, and you got this app there. It's called Chess Tempo. I'll type it in the chat. This is what grandmasters use because of the tactic the tactics trainer. The tactics trainer. Oh, that's genius. That's genius if it works. But anyway, like, if you want a free, unlimited free puzzles, but also these puzzles are technically better than chess.com's puzzles. They're more realistic and a higher level. Um, but you can obviously do it. You make an account, they go to your own level. But I mean, once you get above like 2,500, most grandmasters, like I've heard Gotham Chess mention it, for example, how he uses chess tempo puzzle to train it, but it's free, so you can pay for it and then do lessons and courses and drills and get all loads of other stuff. But even on the free account, you get unlimited puzzles. So um, but bro, you just need to make sure if you want to improve, you just need to be doing puzzles every day and make sure that you solve the whole puzzle in your head, bro. Yeah? Like if you think, let's go back here. Like if you think like the right move is here, don't just be like, okay, I'm gonna play it. No, actually be like, okay, if I go here, then he's gonna like move the knight somewhere. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like the calculation is essentially just playing the game in your head. So don't rush moves. Like even a lot of your moves, like here, taking in a couple seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, in critical moments when there's lots of trades and stuff like this. This is when you want to use your time, right? This is where you really want to, and even if you get stuff wrong, bro, like even if you go, oh, I'm gonna take this, and then he does this, and then I do this, and then he goes there, and this and that, and then you take it, and then you didn't see something, that's completely normal. I make mistakes, everyone makes mistakes, but you don't want to just not do that. Like if you're only ever thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this, and then he takes that, and that's where you stop. Like you're just looking 1 or 2 moves ahead. Then and never ever trying to look 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves ahead, all these different things, right? You're never going to improve. Improving calculation is the one is the metric for beginners that improves your chess understanding greater than anything. Greater than learning opening, greater than learning end games, anything like that. This is why puzzles are so good, because if they train tactics, most games in general, even all the way up to grandmaster level, are won by tactics. Yeah, I think over 96 per games below 1500 are won by tactics, not the end game, not the opening, anything like that, right? So this is why you should be doing puzzles every day, because you need to learn the patterns. You need to learn that. But on top of that, if you do checks, captures, and threats, you can just be doing calculation. You should be doing the process of calculation. Do you get one puzzle rush free every day as well, right? You know about puzzle rush. You should be doing this at least once a week, just to see how much you've improved, right? I got my PB yesterday. Look, it says best today, 53, but that was technically yesterday, last night. 53. So even I'm still doing puzzle rush, even though I've bought chessable courses, the woodpecker method, and all these different things, right? I still come on and do a puzzle rush. Most of my streams will start off with a puzzle rush. I know it's not the most entertaining thing for streaming, but the reason I started streaming is because I actually stopped playing chess, guys. Like a couple months ago, like I say, I stopped playing chess. If I did play chess, I'd only play bullet or blitz, and I got to a peak rating of like 1860. We go into my stats, and let's go 90 days ago. Um, so you can see around here, I hit 1852, but my peak rating was actually 1860. On that day, I just lost a game, and then I stopped kind of playing. You can see like I played like one game over the course of these sort of weeks and months. But even before December, if I go back even more days, like you can see, I stopped playing it. Long story short, I stopped playing it. And if I was playing it, I was only playing Blitz. And I kind of got to that great divide, right? If I wanted to get 2000, I had to put more work in, more effort in. I certainly couldn't be playing Blitz and Bullet. You need to play longer format games. And again, I'd never bought chessable courses or anything like that before. I only bought them in recent weeks. But the long story short, I started streaming because of I wanted some motivation. Like I thought, okay, you know what? If I start streaming and creating content, it's going to maybe give me some motivation to get to 2000, because it would be awesome to get to 2000, right? Everyone has aspirations to. Like I said, 2 years ago, I remember being 800 and never thinking I'd get 1500. Never, ever. And then I got 1500 within a matter of a few months, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna try to get 1800. Took me like another year. Again, not always playing it, being a bit inconsistent, but taking it somewhat seriously. And then when I got 1800, I just knew that I could get 2000 if I just put a bit of work in. But I thought, you know what, I haven't really got the motivation. I'm going to start streaming, try and create a community. I'll be able to help people and they'll be able to help me, vice versa. And so far it's been working. I've gained over 100 elo, 1960 in the matter of the 2 months. And I literally look at this, guys, one day. That was literally within a couple of days. I went from 1960 to nearly 1800, 1804. I lost 156 elo. I was so raging. Like, if you guys think you know about tilt, I was 40 points away from the goal, and then like all the way back down to 1800. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But every time I play a game, guys, I'm gonna give you a game now. We always do unrated, okay? So you never have to worry. Blunderman's online, or maybe he's not streaming, but he's on chess.com. Yeah, it's horrible, right? But you just have to not care about your number. It's something that Chess with Akeem. It says you're offline. Let me click on your name. Challenge. But if you ever challenge me, always do unrated, right? Because I don't want to take your elo. I'm not here to take any elo. I'll play as black as well. I'm going to click black because I won't play my main line as well. I'm going to play something somewhat dubious. Okay, I've just sent you a challenge, bro. I'm going to play this one game and then I'm going to go for some food and stuff. And then I'll be back on this evening. Yesterday, it didn't let me stream on YouTube because of my VOD was still uploading from my previous stream. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I'll definitely be online for Twitch and kick people. And if anyone's on YouTube, I've also this chat's messed up. I can see the chat, but I had a different chat that was better. And I clicked on that link and it turned into a chess game, and it's still like it. Okay, that is jarring. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out off stream. Okay, I'll play a Pierce. A Pierce, I do know actually I know how to play the Pierce. I haven't played it in a while though. Been playing the Carrow, so I'm gonna let you take the center. The Pierce is a hyper modern opening, so it's similar to the King's Indian, but it's when they play e4 instead of d4. And it isn't as so even then like your understanding's great, right? You already know about taking off the fianchetto. This stuff like you've got like I said, you've actually know everything that you need to get to 1500, bro. Like you just need to be a lot more consistent. I'm gonna be annoying and maybe go. I think this is actually the only move. Probably actually need to let you trade it. You may want to mute my stream because I'm going to talk just in case there's other people. It's up to you. You want to carry on watching to support, maybe just mute it, or you can listen in and I'll tell you some moves. It is what it is. Not too fast. But also, I want you to not get disheartened as well, bro, because um, I've lost to many of my viewers. Like my mate Yase, well, not my mate, but like yeah, my friend from streaming, he has he's 1200 and he's beat me a couple times now. Okay, I think I go here. Oh, yeah, I should have done that the previous move. I just didn't want to give it up. Let me go here. Oh no, because he defends that. Okay, maybe I'll go here. Yeah, let's go here. This looks good. I forgot my cat was even in my room. I just can just hear him waking up. No, he's going straight back to sleep. Yeah, he's going straight back to sleep. This is my Discord. Great game. The part was really fun to watch the guys play. I like the game flows. It looks really fun to play too. It'd be cool to connect sometimes. Yeah, awesome. Thanks for chatting. Aroxen. Don't know how to say this is my Discord username. Terex. Yeah, I've just made a Discord, but I haven't opened it up to the community yet. I'm gonna finish that off this week, and then I'm gonna open it up. Um, I'll write your name down. T-Rex, Terex. Is that T-Rex, right? I'm so funny. I'm so English is my first language, but I don't even really know how to speak it if I'm honest. Um, okay, do we open up? Here's the question. Probably not. Should I just take? Yeah, let's just take. Mm, do I get greedy? Maybe I'll go here actually. Yeah, let's get that off the board. Don't want that. Get my rooks connected. Thanks for that, Avox. Avox. I'm gonna just call it Avox or T-Rex. He's got a loo. You know what? I'm so hungry. I'm gonna have to just start eating some of this hungry. But I'm good. I've got a curry. Like we cooked loads of curry last night. What's your guys' favorite food? Anyone in the chat? Can't see my viewers because I've ruined my chat. Delish. This guy might beat me. His attack's going to be dangerous. Let's go here now, I think. What? Wait. Bro's got tactics, yeah? It does and it doesn't. Like it does and it doesn't. I just realized he's chatting to me on the stream in the game. It does and it doesn't. Okay, if it works, I'm gonna give it to you, mate. You can try. Then he goes there, right? Let's go here. Then he takes there. Wow. No, that's definitely not the move. You missed this. Oh no, he's got this as well. He had to go here, and then I had to go here to defend my bishop, but he would have won my rook. But now I can just trade him off though. Had to find that the move earlier, bro. If you can hear me. Oh no, he just blundered his queen. He's wrong. I didn't mind doing this. I like it would have just been fun because he's lower. So anyone watching, instead of moving the pawn, he had to go here. Oh, as he moved. Okay, now he's moved. Let me show you. So he had to go here, saying up mate. I would have had to gone there, bearing in mind this pawn wouldn't have been there, which defends it. But obviously my rook's undefended. So he would have won the exchange. But long term, then would have got his check or been able to double attack these pieces. It was probably winning for him, if I'm going to be honest. It looked super dangerous, from what I understand. Um, he's still fighting on though, which is fair play to him. It's fair play to him. I think I just go here. Honey, honey, honey. It's so money. Thing is, they've given it to me cold, man. Like I meant to put it in a bowl of hot water to make it runny again. Like it's where it's what do they call it? Like raw honey was unpasteurized. That's it, unpasteurized, no preservatives, whatever that good stuff. But sometimes like normally they send it to me and it's runny, but a couple times I've been sent it where it's obviously been like they've put it somewhere too cold. Obviously it's winter, or maybe the storage. Okay, this is just 10 minutes. GG, we go. Alright, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. So I need to go get some food, to go loo. I need to go sort my life out. GG, my guy. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you in the chat. I've got you as a friend now. Hey, slash psychic. Thanks for jumping in the chat. Unfortunately, I'm just about to leave. I'm going to stream again later in a few hours. I'm gonna try and stream twice a day, guys. Sometimes, if anyone's watching on YouTube, it doesn't. Yesterday, it didn't let me stream again because of my live VOD was still uploading or some bullshit. So only my Twitch and Kick uploaded. I used to only stream on YouTube and TikTok, but since yesterday, I initially started it like a couple months ago. Started streaming first time ever 2 months ago, and I did try with Kick and Twitch, and I found my growth was better on YouTube and TikTok. Um, but I basically learned how to multi-stream now, so I'm kind of not doing TikTok because TikTok sucks with the studio and they're not giving me a streamer key. But long story short, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, every kind of early afternoon and every evening for the foreseeable future. I'm gonna really try and give you guys the content you deserve. Thanks for all the support. I thought I had a good sacrifice. Don't me trying to plan. No, 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 no. It was actually good. I shouldn't have took it. I just took it because it would be sort of fun, and also sometimes in these positions, like like when you get to higher level games, some people when they fee and chat with their bishop like this, like say if I could even win your rook, I may not even take it because of the only like if I get rid of your dark squared bishop and I have a fee and chat with dark squared bishop on my king, like you've basically got no way to attack me. Like the defense around my king is so strong because my only weakness is my dark squares. This is why a lot of people do the double stack with their queen and fianchetto bishop and they try to trade off bishop straight away, right? Because then your dark squares are weak. The only defender for my king would be my queen. And that means my queen would have to be play defensive on the diagonal, right? Where your queen would be trying to play aggressive and attacking on the dark squares. So it's actually not a bad trade. So it isn't like the worst thing. This is why I done it. Like it probably wasn't the best move. Don't get me wrong. If you go here and then after this, if you find this straight away, I have to defend that. That's the only way to defend that, and you would have won my rook. So you would have gone up the exchange. You would have won a pawn and a rook for my thing. But because you was a lower level player, I thought, you know what, I'll just do it anyway. Plus, it isn't the worst thing. Like if I ever kind of survive the attack, long term, my dark squares will be super safe. Like my king can be somewhat kind of safe. Um, but after you, where you done this delay, I was able to then take, and then I knew I could just trade off your queen. And obviously, you blundered the queen. You had to take the trade. And then even then, you would have nullified my pieces, like my rook's trapped. It wasn't the end of the world for you. Even if you found this move, it wasn't the end of the world for you at all. So it's just a bit unlucky. Again, you probably just rushed it. Look, I'm a higher level player than you, and I used my time even more than you. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you just need to. One of the best things for advice before I go, guys, I'm going to tell you something, especially as a low player, which helped me out massively. Yeah, is in critical moments, bro. If you find yourself, oh, I take a piece and you instantly moving and stuff like that. I don't know if you play on a phone or a laptop. take your hands off your phone. Take your hands off the mouse. You need to use a physical cue. Sometimes I take a deep breath because I know it's like I used to play at least like as soon as they take a piece, I instantly take it. Like I'm not. It's like a knee jerk reaction. Like you don't even think. You need to chill. Like just okay. Critical position. They've just took my piece. They've offered a trade. Or something like that. Put your phone down. Don't let your hands touch before your brain thinks, okay? That's I've never heard anyone go from chess or anything like that. And I don't know if that's because of coaches or people over the board are just naturally more patient and all these different things. Maybe we've got ADHD or just online blitz bullet players. I'm telling you, that was one of the biggest things that helped me progress. Okay. Yeah, no, it's honestly, even now, I can still sometimes not do it because obviously you panic, especially under time pressure when people are streaming as well. You know, I've definitely played better off stream. It's something that I've noticed in the last couple of months. I probably could be even improving faster, but at the same time, I'm getting streaming experience, right? But I need to go now because I really need to go loo and I need to eat and all these sorts of things. But really, like, you don't have to do a deep breath or take your hands, but do some sort of physical cue. You need to do something that just calms you down and then remind yourself, check, captures threat, calculate what happens if I take, is he going to take, and then just do that whole thing, right? Even if you end up losing on time, I promise you, it's just like learning an instrument. You don't play your song you want to play at full speed because you can't. You'll be hitting all the wrong notes. When you learn an instrument, they tell you to hit the right notes. Just hit them as slow as you can, even if it takes you 5 seconds to hit that note, then the next second, because over time, you're going to pick up the speed. That's exactly the same with chess, right? You have to learn rapid chess before you learn blitz chess, before you learn bullet chess, okay? So even if you end up losing on time, guys, by doing all these calculation methods, by taking yourself time, calm, you're going to lose elo on the short term, but in the long term, your calculation's going to improve, which means your chess understanding is going to improve, which means your elo is going to shoot up, okay? So even when in games when I used to get into winning positions, but I used to lose on time, like then lose because of I didn't have enough time. And I used to see that as a bonus. I used to take the positives and be like, yeah, okay, I got into a winning position for most of that game. Okay, I got into the end game and I lost. I made bad moves because I didn't have enough time. But I knew over the weeks and weeks, I'm only gonna get faster. I'm only gonna get better, right? I'm only gonna get quicker. And I'm playing better. It's better to play the best move in the position rather than play bad moves quickly and then win on time. Okay, yeah. You're gonna beat 800. You're gonna beat 900. You're gonna beat 1,000 elos on time. But there's a reason why you're beating 800, 900 elos is because you're playing 800 elo moves. If you got this is something else you need to realize you need to do. You need to break out of your pattern. Sometimes we get into a pattern of playing the same stuff all the times. Okay, if it works against 800 elo player, but it doesn't work against a 900 elo, you're doing the patterns of an 800 elo. I.e., you might think that you're better on all these different things, but you need to do something different. There's a reason why you're at your own levels because of what you're doing is working at your level, it's keeping you at that level. But if you can never beat the person that's higher than you, then you need to try something different, right? So don't be afraid to just experiment and try. If you get to a position where it's like, oh, I can play this move or this move, and I always play this move, but one game just play that move. The worst thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna lose. Okay, ain't the end of the world. You then learn from it. Try this thing. Break patterns, experiment. All the best, guys. I'm going to be back on in a few hours. Peace and love. I hope this helped. Good advice. Thank you. I'm going to take that in for real. Enjoy your day, bro. I hope you all have a great day. Wherever you are in the world, Canada, have a great morning. You're in the UK, enjoy your afternoon. You're in Australia, Asia, enjoy your evening. I wish I saw the Queen trade. I think I could have. Yeah, no, I think it was. I don't even know the analysis. Let me go on to the analysis. Yeah, you're +4. You're +4. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have took it. You're even +2 even before this. Like I got greedy grabbing the pawn. I knew grabbing that pawn was wrong. Like I said, I did play some dubious stuff just because I knew you was kind of low. Yeah, bro, you're +4. And in that one pawn push, if you found this, you're +4, bro. Basically +5. Yeah. So that would have been awesome. And it was a brilliant move. This is a brilliant move, I believe. Oh, no, it isn't even the best move. You're +4 here. Wow, I was actually in such a bad position. It's because your attack's just coming in and it's like, look, I'm so underdeveloped. My queen sideline, this pawn's blocking off any defense. Really terrible position. But hey, like I said, worst come to worst, I would have lost to you. And it's a shame you didn't find it because, bro, you could have won your first game. You could have beat a 1960. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'll stop waffling. Peace and love. I appreciate all the support. If you followed me, by the way, guys, or liked me, appreciate it so much, okay? Mate, Chess with Akeem's taught me so much recently as well. I love that guy. I love that guy. Um, big up, guys. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm pushing my end stream.